Hey guys, Leighann here. So I've been doing some really not heavy, but some heavy and a lot of information loaded videos. So I thought it'd be really fun to do a personal video today. So a lot of the questions were kind of heavy, but I had a couple that I thought I could just give you a little more insight into who I am and what makes me tick, I guess. So today I'm going to be answering two in the price of one. And woohoo, you hit the jackpot. So the questions I'm going to combine today is what I did before I had children, um, if I'm interested in getting more paid work, and that will segue me right into why I chose to become a life coach. So first, I worked in the corporate world for about 7 or 8 years before I had Natalie. And I was an executive assistant by day. And for a lot of that time, I was a student at night. I went to college part time. Henry and I got married really early in our lives, just babies, really. We got married. I was almost 19. I had 1 year of college under my belt. And I knew I wanted to finish, but because of our circumstances, I needed to work full time. So um, I am organized. If you've been around a while, you know I'm organized. I love planning events and I'm a writer. So I was just a natural fit as an executive assistant. So I started as a receptionist, got promoted to being an executive assistant by the time I was almost 20. I mean, I really was promoted right around the time I was turning 20. And so I worked for the president of an engineering firm for about 5 years. And I basically did all of his travel, planned all of his meetings, his calendar, and did presentations, created presentations for him. I'm trying to think. I really learned a lot in that first job. He kind of took me under his wing and taught me about business and how you approach people and how he would deal with different issues. He let me learn a lot. I also was the office manager in that role, so I was over the receptionist in that role and just keeping, I guess there were probably 50 or 60 people in that office, and then we had a couple other offices that reported into ours, just keeping them on task and ordering supplies. And I don't even know what the office manager role is anymore, but ordering business cards for people, and when there were new hires, kind of rolling them in and getting them passwords and phones and systems set up and all that kind of stuff. And then I also had a chance to do some marketing in that role. When the marketing director left, I worked in marketing and did some of that. And in that role also, when our HR director left, I did some human resources. So I really was able to learn a lot of different facets of business while working at that company. And then he retired, and they did not replace him. Our parent company didn't replace him. So I moved on to a hedge fund and worked as a second executive assistant at a hedge fund. And I learned a lot about society, high society in that job. Worked there for about a year. And then moved on to my last job where I worked for almost 2 years, and really left that job because I had a baby. But really enjoyed my time and learned a lot in those executive assistant roles. And I think it helped me just kind of even be a good wife and mom in learning to organize and manage people, and also helped me know how to be a wife to an executive as Henry kind of climbed the corporate ladder, and knowing what he deals with on a day in and day out basis. It's helped me have understanding and kind of support him in that role. And then, after I had Natalie for a couple years, I was very happy just being a stay-at-home mom. And then I started writing again. So my college degree is in writing, journalism. And I started doing that, just kind of freelancing and part-time on the blog, wrote my books, that kind of thing, until probably a couple months ago. I started life coaching. So about a year and a half ago, thought about that and was really drawn to the idea of life coaching. I've always loved human behavior and love coming alongside people and seeing them have those aha moments and really change their lives for the better, and seeing them do personal growth. So that's what attracted me to life coaching. It's extremely flexible with my family, more flexible than a counseling degree. Took less time to get certified, and just is is a really perfect fit for my personality. So I have really loved that. Have had the chance over the last couple months to come alongside clients and watch them grow in ways they never thought possible, and just get emails, or text saying, I'm more focused, I can handle this better, or because of what we talked about, I'm doing, X, Y, and Z and loving it. So, it's just really rewarding to see people feeling fulfilled. And yes, an answer, I am looking for paid jobs again. I'm still writing and life coaching, taking on life coaching clients, and really just open to what the Lord would have me to do in that arena. So if you're looking for some life coaching or some writing, but mostly life coaching, if you're looking, to have somebody come alongside you to get you from where you are to where you want to be, or maybe you need some focus or clarity in a certain area, or really even parenting coaching or relationship coaching, I feel confident that I can help you. So contact me. Let me know how I can help you, and let's talk about what would work for you. So if this video, you thought it was awesome, tell me in the comments. I'm not sure there's much information to share with others, but I hope it lets you kind of get to know me a little better and my background, and where I'm going from here. So I'd love to hear what you guys are doing and what you did before you have had kids. And if you're in a paying job now, what you do. Love to get to know my readers more as we journey this life together. Okay, I hope you have a splendid week.